Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Star Agent Starco Gaming is back with another Marvel Future Fight video. Today guys, we're gonna talk about the best PvP character in the game. My top 5. Well, it's a top 5 for everything, man. Alliance Conquest, Timeline Battle, and Alliance Tournament. But before we get into that guys, just a quick reminder, always check the description below the video for our current giveaway guys. The links are always there and they're renewed when we have a new giveaway changing. And also guys, don't forget to support the channel by subscribing to the channel and liking this content so we can bring more love to you guys. So guys, let's start with the best PvP character in the game here. We're gonna start with number 5. Although he used to be one of the best, well, the best actually, in the game, Quicksilver is now ranked only number 5. Quicksilver is actually a easy, very easy counter by most of the character in the top 4. Depending on your build obviously, but what kind of build you actually want on Quicksilver. If you're going to build him for PvP, it is pretty simple guys. CTP of Authority or a regular obelisk with immunity to guard break and invincibility. That's all that matters for Quicksilver in PvP. And obviously if you do not have his uniform, well, your Quicksilver is not going to be a top 5 for your PvP. That is for sure guys. You need that uniform. You need to be able to get that Quicksilver to level 70, gear 25, and you need to put immunity to guard break with invincibility on him. That is the only way nowadays to actually make him very competitive for PvP, especially guys if you're in Alliance that plan to go in Alliance tournament. Well, you don't have a choice. You need that CTP of Authority. Now with number 4 guys, position number 4, this guy is highly underrated. Thanos with his Infinity War uniform guys. This guy, a lot of people are like, man, this guy sucks in PvP. Not at all. If those people say that Thanos sucks in PvP, it's literally because they do not know how to build him. If you build that Thanos properly with the uniform and again with the CTP of Authority guys, to make him, if you want to be very competitive, if not, just immunity to guard break with invincibility on him. This is what he needs. Well, every PvP character guys, honestly, it's all about that CTP of Authority or immunity to guard break and invincibilities. Although there are some characters that you can go with something else, but most characters, especially those tier 2 characters like Quicksilver and Thanos, to be effective in PvP, they need to have that immunity to guard break is mandatory. Even if they have super armor, it doesn't matter. Super armor is trash in PvP. You need that immunity to guard break. So Thanos is number 4 guys. If you don't believe me, just go watch replay of Alliance tournament. You'll see only the 5 characters I name here today, mostly in the best alliance. That is all they run with, and you'll see Thanos is there, and Thanos can actually destroy some good shit in PvP. Now if we move to number 3, number 3 is actually a new addition with the recent update, Captain Marvel tier 3 guys. Obviously you need that uniform and you need that CTP of Authority guys to make her that strong. She's basically, unless you have very well built characters and you play manually in timeline, she is almost unkillable right now. She is almost unkillable guys. She is very OP. She is not as good as my top 2 in my opinion, but she really stepped up her game. She is one of the most important tier 3 character in the game right now. In my opinion, she is number 2 in the most important tier 3 character in the game right now, just because she is so good in all the game mode, but especially PvP. She became one of the most important PvP meta for PvP competitive alliance. Now if we move to number 2 guys, Number 2, we have Mr. Deadpool. We can also put him number 1, but I do believe that in number 2 is a better spot for him. You'll see when we talk about the number 1, guys. Deadpool tier 3 is amazing. Not only he ignore ignore characters that have immunity to guard break. With his, I think it's his, with his fifth skills, he can actually ignore those iframe even if the opponent has immunity to guard break. But he does crazy damage and have amazing survivability. And this is the characters that we're talking about, that you have alternatives, guys. You can go with a CTP of authority to make him very, very OP and have that invincibility, or you can go with the CTP of destruction that will just demolish anything on his way. The only issue with CTP of destruction is that if your Deadpool on autoplay does not take the target down on the first time he does his either 5th skill or 4th skill, he's gonna die most likely because he won't have that invincibility. So that is the only problems, but it can be viable in competitive PvP even without the invincibility. Also, I highly recommend you to get either CTP of authority or to get immunity to guard break with invincibility. But the big reason why people will build him with the CTP of destruction instead is that he's going to be amazing in PvP. He's going to win at least 90% of his matches in PvP. Plus, that will make him very, very, very OP for Wall Boss Ultimate. So that's the reason. But if you don't care about Wall Boss Ultimate and all you cared about is Alliance Tournament, it's that CTP of authority you want to put there, guys. And now if we move to number 1, guys. You know, number 1 used to be Jangre for a very, very, very long time. And you can see now, guys, Jangre is nowhere around the top 5 anymore. Finally, well, at least until they release our new movie. And since Marvel owns it right now, they might actually do something in the game. We don't know yet, but for now, guys, she is not there. And thank God, I am sick of her. I am so sick of Jangre for like the past year and a half, man. I'm so happy to see this new number 1, which is Strife. Well, new, it's been there for a few months, obviously, but Strife, guys. Strife, number 1 over Deadpool. Main reason is that he has that debuff removal. You need that debuff removal. You cannot live without it in PvP. And not only he has that debuff removal, guys, but he ignores iframes with some abilities, plus he can pierce through anything and he has crazy, crazy, crazy damage. Him and Deadpool are the one thing you will see in every single Alliance tournament team in the top alliances, guys, because they are just the top of the top. You could rank both number 1, both number 2, I don't know, in the order you want. They are both the most important character to have in your defense team, in Alliance tournament, in your timeline team, and in Conquest. They will destroy everything on their way. I'm not using personally Strife for PvP. I'm more using him for PvE. But if you use him for PvP, guys, what you want to have on him is again CTP of authority. You need that immunity to guard break on Strife, or he's dead meat, like very, very easy to kill. Even a tier 2 Wasp could actually destroy Strife without immunity to guard break. But with that immunity to guard break, he becomes amazing. So guys, that's pretty much it for my top 5 PvP characters, all PvP together. Well, we exclude Battle War because no one cares about Battle War. So Timeline Battle, Alliance Conquest, Alliance Tournament. Number 1 we have Strife, number 2 we have Deadpool, number 3 we have Captain Marvel, number 4 we have Thanos, and number 5 we have Quicksilver. On that, guys, Star Agent Starco Gaming is out.